Luke Ferrara, thanks for joining us. What an awesome day, what an awesome weekend. How are you feeling? A double winner, you won a medal with Sheffield, and what about today?
So I don't know how to explain it. It's unbelievable, you know. Like I said, we put so much work in from early in the summer. We've been a unit since then, and to pull it off now and get the playoffs is unbelievable. You can't explain it.
What was the feeling like? So I'm thinking now, that was an awesome first period, 3-0, really at it, and then they chip one away, and then they chip another one away. What was the feeling like?
Well, obviously everybody started to get a bit nervous, and butterflies started to come back, and luckily, you know, we didn't let another one in before the period ended, so we came back to the room and we just said, look, if we'd have said before the game we'd be one goal up going into the last period, we'll take it. And we were in the best position we were, so we just said all we need to do is play defence, and that's what we did. And then we catch them out on the break, and we did that as well. So over the moon right now.
Absolutely, all of the units, the forwards, the defence, and particularly in the second, the penalty kill was really effective, as it has been for months.
Yeah, I think I looked at the programme and we were top penalty kill in the league this season, and that's huge. And we scored the most power play goals in the league. You know, stuff like that, it goes a long way, special teams. And you know, like yesterday we killed pretty much the whole second period of penalties, and again this second period we did. So it's unbelievable. You know, the guys pull together so much every single game, and I can't explain it.
And what about the support for you guys in here tonight?
Oh, it's amazing. It's, you know, it's there every single game of the year, and I know everybody says that, but it actually is true. Like. And yesterday, the crowd got us through that game. They were the loudest there, and they got all the other fans going. And then the same again today. I think the majority of the crowd were cheering for us because our fans got them going, and it makes a huge difference, and it's part of the reason why we won the playoffs.
Excellent. Well done. Go and enjoy it. Go and celebrate with the boys.
Thank you.
Cheers. EPIHL Playoff champions 2015. We haven't spoken to you for a long time on PhanTV. Tell us what it means to you.
It means a lot. It's just starts sinking in. You know, the emotions, the build-up, the season, step by step, just getting through to the playoffs, then getting through through Swindon in the quarters, then knowing you're gonna hit the best team in the league. Just doesn't get it any better than that, you know. Just doesn't.
You always said that if we were going to win, you'd need to beat the best. Yesterday, beating Telford, really set up for today's game, and then obviously against Manchester, where everyone was perhaps looking for Tony Hand's big hurrah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tony. He's a good friend of mine. I played for him. We communicate quite a lot on the phone, and you know, I know it's his final day, but I have to say, the boys has been terrific, just terrific. Yesterday game took a lot out of us. It was do or die, and I think we just gave way too much. I don't know. Everybody gave everything. You can see it was just after the game, everybody was happy, but nobody was speaking. And then today, knowing that if we don't win today, yesterday doesn't mean anything. It kind of was a little bit frightening for me, because knowing we gave so much yesterday, we might not pull it through today. But terrific job, you know, with the unit that we have. Everybody believed we went 3-0 up, then Manchester got back, and we scored at the right time. You know, I think it was an exciting game for the fans, but I'm just happy with the guys. I mean, I'm just emotions right now. I've got no constructive conversation. I'm just happy for the boys. I'm happy for the fans. I'm happy for Rob. I'm happy for Dave. You know, just happy.
What a first period. 3-0 up, reminiscent of the first leg against Swindon. Then they chip away a second goal. Feeling in the camp, what messages were you conveying to the lads?
Just to be positive. Just to be positive. There was nothing else we can leave. You know, there was no tomorrow. It just was time, and you know, 60 minutes down to 40, down to 20. It was 3-0. We had full control of the game. We had another 2 chances to probably kill the game, and we're on power play, and all of a sudden it's 4-on-4, and we concede one. And that's how quickly in those games anything can change. But big credit, we had a bad second period, really bad, a lot of penalties. But came to third, we battled hard, and I think you know, I don't want to take anything away from anybody, but for what we put in throughout the year, I think we well deserve this win.
Well, certainly well deserved this weekend. Great end to the season. Congratulations. I know you want to celebrate with the lads. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thank you. Enjoy it. All right.
So joining me on PhanTV now, we've got Lee Elias, development coach for the Peterborough Phantoms. Talk us through it.
Well, your voice sounds a little rough. Were you screaming tonight?
I might have been screaming.
You know, look, we said at training camp, however, maybe 7 months ago, day one, we said our goal was to win this championship, and the guys committed to it, and they played for it. And you know, I was lucky to get to kind of watch the whole season. But you know, you give credit to everyone that played on the ice tonight. They just did their job. They did it perfectly. Beat a very tough Manchester team, and it's just, you know, they deserve this. The guys deserve this.
The script was almost written for it to be Tony Hand's last hurrah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, guy had an amazing career, and we all give him credit in the locker room. But you know, we can't let stuff like that get away. You know, yesterday it was Telford's treble. Today it was Tony Hand's hurrah. What about us, right? So today was our time.
And the best team, and the best team won.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And you know, we overcame the adversity of all that. And I'll tell you what, in our locker room before the games, the focus was on us and what we were here to do. It goes both ways. We weren't worried about defending anything or beating it. We wanted to play for each other and the guy next to us, and we won.
What's happened to you, Ty?
This is Milan Baranic's first cut of the season. Usually he gets, like, you know, nice shots on net, but he actually came up to me with the scissors and he cut my tie. I'm going to put this on eBay. This might actually sell for some money now, you think? If I sign it, like 85p maybe?
Yeah, good luck with it.
Yeah, they got Alex too, but Milan, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm going to actually frame this with everything else.
Go and celebrate with the lads.
I'm going
thanks for
to,
joining
buddy.
us. Well done.
Number one, baby! Woo!
Yep. Rob Ferrara, thanks for joining us. What a tremendous day.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. It's wicked.
I don't know, you know, I've not studied the record books today, but three brothers playing on a winning team, joining your Luke and James, that must be great.
Yeah, it's wicked, especially being with my brothers. It's wicked to be out there all winning together.
And for you this year, you had such a successful stint with the Islanders. I understand there were possibly mixed emotions for yourself, stepping up and leaving the Islanders at that point.
Yeah, definitely. There were. It was hard to leave them. We've had a good start to the year. But for me personally, this is the step I had to take, and I'm glad I've took it. So.
Oh, absolutely, and this will make it absolutely worthwhile. I'm absolutely sure of that. Now, the All Brit D has been doing such a great job. What were you feeling when it went from 3-0 to 3-2?
It's starting to get tight, but we all stayed positive. We all stuck together. As they drew closer, we tried to pull together and play more together. We tried to play every goal, every situation like it was a 0-0 game, so the score wasn't affecting us. We just kept playing, kept doing our job, and we knew we'd come out on top at the end.
And what made the difference?
Meow, meow.
What made the difference?
Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow.
We were just the better team of the weekend. We all pulled together. Everyone was helping each other in the corners, and Giannis was amazing in net. We had good shooters, scored the goals at key times. That was what won the game.
What was said last night on the bus on the way home when you got back to the locker room last night after beating the double winners, the Telford?
Obviously everyone was over the moon, everyone was really happy, but we had to just say, right, that's it, game over, game done. We go to bed tonight nice and early and get ready for a new game again tomorrow. It doesn't matter winning yesterday if we lose today, so everyone went home and relaxed.
Well done. Go and enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Thanks for joining us, Mark Levers.
I'm not American.
I know. What an awesome weekend. Now, you are one of the guys on the team who've got experience of playing at a high level of winning trophies, and a lot of the guys here haven't. I thought the experience really told last night against Telford. Just talk us through the process of supporting the young guys.
Well, I mean, yes, I've got experience and everything, but I mean, this group of guys didn't really worry. I mean, it was nice to be able to just talk to them, and everyone took it on board. Everyone did what their jobs, did everything they were meant to do. He was just trying to keep everybody level-headed. We had a little bump. Back to work, it's not a problem. We refocused every time, and that's the thing I kept saying to everyone. Focus, focus, focus. 100% of the time, just focus. And these guys are unreal. Honestly, everybody played their part this weekend. It's been fantastic.
I remember doing an interview with you when you joined last year, and you said your goal was to win things.
Yep.
How does it, it's a cliche, real bad cliche, but how does it feel?
I've just spoke over there, and it was... The comment was, you know, you've won things before at a high level, but I mean, this is up there as well. This group of guys, and like I say, it's an old cliche, these guys love it, but everybody in that dressing room loves everyone. There's not one guy that doesn't get along with somebody else, you know. And it's so rewarding when somebody is willing to put themselves on the line for the guy sat next to them. it's hard to describe, but it's a fantastic weekend, and we are going to celebrate hard tonight.
I guess people thought that we were going to be the underdog last night, and then ironically, maybe the favourite tonight.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was all spoke about. I mean, I don't know whether anybody in the dressing room really looked at the fact that we went from underdogs to favourites, but it's a nice feeling. But again, it was just another game. We just refocused, and went back to work. So
go and enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us, Scott Robson. What an awesome weekend. Great win last night against Telford, and again today.
Oh, it's been an unbelievable weekend. Hey, it's been an unbelievable year. Like, we believed in August when we got together as a group of guys that we was going to win something this year, and like, come Swindon in the top 8, we beat them easily. It was tough. I mean, and then we come here, play against Telford yesterday. That was a battle. I mean, that was probably the best game I've ever played as a team. I mean, it was unbelievable to get the win against them guys, and then to come here in the final. A lot of the guys' first year in the Coventry, and to play in the final and to play like we did, it was just crazy. I mean, it's just an unbelievable experience. I can't believe we did it.
You had an awesome weekend, although I think Yanis was man of the match for 2 games running. We in the crowd there, we had you as man of the match both nights.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's easy to play. Like, under Slava, like, we play a system which benefits me easily. And to play with a backbone with Yanis in there, I mean, anybody could play with that guy in there. I mean, as long as he stops 30, 50 shots a night, I mean, we're going to win. And as us D-men, I think we all played spectacular this weekend. Every one of us, even the forwards coming back, helping us guys out. I mean, we all gelled together, we all stuck together, and we all got the win.
Well, you are a D-man, and the D has been awesome, certainly in going through these playoffs. But do you want to talk us through that goal?
Well, like, I haven't played power play in quite a while since my other one, but I mean, I don't know, like, Eddie had the puck in the corner, Tony hadn't looked at me and just stayed where he was, and I don't know, it was just an easy goal pretty much. But I mean, it's just a crazy game. I mean, we was confident all the way through. I mean, I think Eddie Bebris got 4 assists tonight. I mean, he had a great game. I mean, he only played like a period last game, so he had full of energy tonight. But I mean, I don't know, it's just a great performance, and it's great team performance all year round.
Thanks for joining us. You go and celebrate with the boys.
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to welcome Greg Pick to PhanTV. What a weekend, Greg. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I say, honestly couldn't find the words, to be fair. You worked the whole season for this, and to finally accomplish something like this together as a team is, it's incredible. Like I say, you work every single week, the whole season for moments like this, and to actually come through and do it, it's incredible.
It's not always been the easiest of seasons for you, and you've come back from, I think you'd recognise as a lengthy ban, and played really well. You know, I think the fans have really appreciated your contribution. Yeah,
no, definitely. I mean, when you play my role, those sort of things happen. I play hard every night, and I'm always going to look after my teammates no matter what. You know, I probably would have done the same thing again. But unfortunately, these kind of things, like I say, when you play my role, these kind of things happen. And obviously, when I came back, it was at a time where we needed to play hockey, and that's first and foremost. I've obviously helped to contribute, and just kept things simple and played good defense, and that kind of thing. Obviously, in our league, it is important, but when it comes to the playoffs, at the end of the day, the only thing you're thinking about is winning and the team, and that's what we've done.
And you've done that. You've done that. You've come back. We all recognise the role that you've got within the team, but you've come back and played hockey, and the discipline's been good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would, as much as I play that role, I would never say that I'm the sort of guy who has an issue with discipline at all. Obviously, but what comes with the territory is, you can't pick and choose, and when things like that go down, I'm always going to be first there, and that's the big thing. If obviously, I'm not going to comment on the ban and my opinions on that.
We're not asking you to do that tonight. Let's move it on, Greg. Playing against Telford, double winners. awesome performance last night, and then tonight Manchester. So obviously we've gone through two of the toughest teams in the league.
Yeah, incredible. You know, I think all year we've been building for this. You know, we came into this weekend, we knew we could beat Telford. You know, we knew we could beat Manchester, and it was just simple as taking it a shift at a time. Both of them are, you know, incredible hockey clubs. They've got good teams this year, but at the end of the day, we were going to take it a shift at a time, play our system, and you know, hope we came out with the win. And that's what we did.
And we made a statement tonight.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I think a lot of people kind of wrote us off at the start of this weekend, and you know, we've proved them wrong at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, EPL Playoff winner Greg Pick.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Tom Norton, thanks for joining us. We spoke to you last week after the home game against Swindon. What's it been like this weekend?
Just unbelievable. Just the boys have given 110%. We've all brought into the system and did what we have to do. I mean, yesterday was a tough game, but it would have meant nothing if obviously we hadn't done the job today. And I mean, it just feels unreal to be a champion. Peterborough Phantoms.
Absolutely. Well, you've had success at Nottingham, so how does this feel for you?
I mean, obviously my success at Nottingham was not really my success kind of thing. I mean, a lot of the time I was sitting on the bench. I mean, to actually like play a big part in this means a hell of a lot. I mean, obviously the time at Nottingham was good and I enjoyed it, but you know, to play such a role in the team and be on the ice all the time, I mean, obviously it's a special moment.
And it was a big weekend, wasn't it? Up against the double winners last night.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, if we want to win this thing, we'd have to beat the best. And I mean, you know, Telford and Manchester are two of the best teams in the league. You know, I mean, Manchester haven't had the best year that they could have had, but they're still, like we said, a dangerous team on paper. They've got strong players, and they know how to win championships as well. So you know, we've had to beat two of the best teams in the EPL to do this.
And the headlines were kind of written, weren't they? Tony Hand's last game, go out on a hurrah.
I mean, Tony was very classy with the way that he did it. I mean, obviously, he would have liked to have won it with his final game, but you know, it's just one of those things. And I mean, he can hold his head up high and know that he's had a glorious career, basically, and he gave everything he could for his team tonight.
It's been a terrific season for you personally. That call up for the GB prospect squad.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big surprise, but I mean, wouldn't have been able to get that call up if it wasn't for having the teammates around me to support me and allow me to play the way that I want to play. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd take winning something like this over that, but it's just, you know, like a bit of a cherry on top of the cake really for the end of the season to be able to go and do that.
Absolutely. Well, go and celebrate with the lads. It's been awesome to witness all of this weekend. We'll see you next week for the awards night.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.